Alright, good evening out there. It is Thursday, April 25th, 2024. Here at PreciseAlgorithmTrading.com. And we are going to look at the markets, and I'll try to make this quick. So, our automated trading systems today, this is the Dow. It went, we had, it's a decent trade there at the end of the day. That's a good thing. The Russell continues to just stop out every day. It's getting to be, that's 10 in a row. This is the NASDAQ. It's rolled over a little bit today after we've had a little bit of some upside here the last few days. So we had 425, nothing but negative trades today. So, you know, you can't win every day. That's the way the thing works. It is what it is. Let's flip to, I'm going to do this real quick. The bullish percent index on the New York Stock Exchange, the big one that we've shown you here before at True Market Insiders. I wanted to go down here where they've done a study on when this is what I say is the big one because it stays in the columns for a period of days to months, and or weeks to months. I'm sorry, that's how they say it. And you can see here that the longest column of stays in are, the majority of them are in X's. Then these are in days, and the longest it's ever stayed in a column of those is 123 days. The shortest is when it's in a column of those. So this goes towards when I talk about the stock market has a bullish bias, and it kind of proves it right here. So just wanted to show that. You can get this at True Market Insiders. There's the web address right there. But they do a nice job of explaining this study. It is not a trading indicator. It is basically a bias indicator of where the market is, and is it more bullish or bearish? That's really what it is. They explain that very well in all of this. So anyways, wanted to show that to you, and we'll come back to stock charts when we're done. So let's go to the index products here, and the S&P went down today 23 points. It's up overnight. That's on Google earnings, I believe. The Dow went down 375 points today, or 0.98%. Got a little tail on it. I don't think this is the finishing move for this thing, although it is up 34 points overnight right now. This is a break of structure over here, it appears. So we could see some more followed through to the upside before it rolls over. The Russell, which I'm going to look at by the IWM, went down 0.61% today. Still looks fairly okay over here on the hourly chart. The NASDAQ, same kind of a thing. Went down 100 points today, or 0.64%. So really, maybe this was a big one. The transportation index bounced here today, but it's still pretty bearish looking overall. And let's go ahead and let's look at oil. Is bouncing. So it's trending really well. Gold. And then Google just for, and I think we'll want to open this up to equities, show extended hours and apply, and you can see That thing took off to the moon. $183 up here off the chart is where it went to at the high. Now it's at 176, which is there. So yeah, I don't play earnings because they are just as dangerous to the downside, but that's just me. So that's going to drive the markets probably tomorrow. And that's good news actually for the bulls. I also have the VIX here has pulled back in hard. It pulled out hard and then pulled back in all in the day. That's showing some of that volatility that picked up today. I also want to start looking at this maybe. So this can be any stock, but this happens to be Google. And these bars don't color the same way as my other bars do. I'm looking, sorry, hang on a sec. Maybe they do. I thought they were different. So, but in any case, this is the Ichimoku cloud, and it's going to show for the sake of some training here. SIG is a maybe good one, where this actually shows a future projection of price. It's been going very sideways, and you can see it's gone sideways back here, and what you're looking for is these green lines to start to pop just like they are right here. But there's a lot to the cloud, and breaking above and below the cloud is a phenomenon in and of itself. So we'll probably need to be talking about this in the future. It's part of our stuff, but I usually keep it in the background. Like Tesla. It's below the cloud. However, if you go back in time, when you are below the cloud and you're in it, like going through a red cloud like this, there's a good potential for it to go higher. And if you look here, that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Now, I'm keeping my stops tight. This is after earnings. Earnings popped. There's a number of other things that you could prognosticate here. But the big thing is I still have my signal. And I'm really looking for this thing to break through this weak part of the cloud. So we'll see if it happens. That's just another way of looking at some markets. And this is a way of trying to come up off a bottom, which is dangerous to do, but it's counter trend. So anyway, I wanted to share that a little bit. If you look at the ES, we're in the cloud. Like I say, a break below the cloud is usually a volatile move. That's what this all looks like. A break above the cloud, it's really interesting that it works with the cloud that way to me. This is a break above the cloud. The cloud can be a really nice tool. Now you can get a lot of back and forth like it did through here, but they're still tradable moves. So kind of wanted to show that and the way that that kind of looks. It's a little messy with the, this is a lagging indicator, but you can use the lagging indicator as well to get a little bit of a heads up on what's going on with individual markets. So I'll leave that for future talks, but let's go over and wrap this thing up with the bullish percent indices. The industrials down 5.88% today. The NYA down 1.12%. The transportation index didn't move. The NASDAQ down 1.67%. The S&P 500 down 0.78%. The S&P 100 down 3.57%, and the NASDAQ 100 did not move, but sure looks like it needs to bounce off the bottom. So that's probably going to be, that Google play is probably going to get this thing to bounce tomorrow, but that's just a guess. We won't know until we see it. So that's what I got for you for tonight. Take care, good trading, and have a great evening.